3-1. And a reminder to stay tuned for overtime right after the hockey game with our guest tonight, St. Louis Blues head coach Red Berenson. Took over this club in December, has done a fine job. And for British Columbia viewers, stay tuned for News Hour immediately following the hockey game. Oh my gosh, well, we're not going to show you that. We got a streaker on the ice. Well, something new at Maple Leaf Gardens. And the police are out there to cover them up. Well, you saw the end of it, folks, if you don't mind me using that word. A streaker jumped onto the ice and stunned everybody. Well, not quite everybody. Well, there's a first for the Gardens, Bill. I bet you've never seen anything like that.
Since I've been coming here in 36 have I ever seen that. I've seen the octopus, the fish, but never that.
You better write that down.
There's sustained action.
One for the book. Oh, my goodness. The crowd is really buzzing here, folks, with 5:55 to play. There was no reaction to that for the longest time.
A streaker in the NHL in your time, Red. We got to bring up the streaker. I'm surprised we didn't show it on television and should have. News event which we did not cover, and I'm ashamed to say that TV11 missed that.
The only thing that wasn't covered.
Well, it's too bad. The guy wasn't covered.
Streakers are kind of outdated now.
That's right. It's passé.
But the last streaker I saw was the best one I'll ever see.
Lady.
It happened to be a young lady in Los Angeles.
You saw it.
And while I saw the photos, and the photos were well posed.
Yes, sir. She had mammary. She had a mammary majesty to her. She was a setup. She was a dancer that Jack Kent Cook rang in to the forum when they were having trouble. She was a setup. I think tonight was too. I don't know why we don't have women.
But this is on the Fifth Estate show. This is the owner who doesn't want any nudity in the building.
The owner said it was wonderful. Ballard thought, he says, what he did say was, I wish it had been a lady. The guy must think we're all in Greece here. You know, he was taking a shot a little bit at what the sexual habits are, I guess, in that country. I don't know what they are, but he suggests they like guys rather than girls. That's what he's suggesting. Wonderful. Ballard thought it was great. I think it was set up. The guy got through, Johnny got through that phalanx of guards. And all of those people...
The what?
The guards.
I understand the word phalanx, but I haven't seen one here.
Well, there were 4 cops over there.
Oh.
There's a lot of ladies wearing the sort of maple leaf blue and white. I guess, what are they? They're kind of people lead you to your seat. They were there. And Ace Bailey, distinguished player here, as you know, John, he opens the gate for the guy. It looks like, although the guy jumped over the fence.
Well, his time was up, you know.
I thought the Red Sox, the guy... I thought
so's ours, and we got to have a commercial.
Listen, it was wonderful.
We'll be back in a moment. Leaf Gardens, the St. Louis Blues beat the Maple Leafs 3-2, and a streaker has come to Maple Leaf Gardens. They'll be selling hula hoops near next week. Do you want to exhaust
I don't want to. I think I've exhausted. I think it's wonderful. I think that when things like that happen, when you're in entertainment as we are, you put it on television. It's nothing new. As Red says, it's quite passé. I think that's the thing about it was kind of startling. We thought streaking was over. The guy looked pretty good, had a great pollywog of hair, and he had the red socks. The red socks, I thought, were a crowning touch or whatever.
Well, I'm glad you thought it was wonderful. I just think it's a sad commentary when you go to a hockey game.
Don't be super serious, John.
And you leave a hockey game, and the thing you're talking about is a streaker. To me, you know, I mean, I just think it's a thing of the past that I could care less.
It's never happened in this building before, John. A lot of other things have happened.
So what? Big deal.
If I'm I would try to get the guy's name. I think that's kind of important.
I agree with you.
And if I was are you writing the game tonight in your paper?
Of course.
If I'm your editor, I say, go and get that guy's name from the cop shop.
You're right.
And that's a news story.
You're right, of course.
Anyway, you want to talk to Red Berenson about